Chicken Chasseur is one of those recipes you've probably heard of but never cooked, but trust me, once you've made it, I think you'll make it again and again. We've made a few tweaks to this classic French recipe to make it healthier and to make it optimized for cooking in the slow cooker. This step's optional, but by frying the chicken for a little bit before you put it in the slow cooker, you're going to give it way more flavor. And that's a criticism some people have about using the slow cooker, is that they say it doesn't taste as good as if you cooked a recipe on the hob or in the oven. So by doing little things like this, like browning the chicken first, obviously making sure you've seasoned it, you're going to improve the quality of the dish, and it's going to mean that the slow cooker recipe should taste just as good as if you cooked it in any other way. You're then going to fry your onions and mushrooms for a few minutes till they soften, and then just at the end of cooking, add in your garlic and give that a further 30 seconds or so. Then to that, we're going to add in some white wine. Ideally, you would use a dry French white wine, but let's not be too picky. I'm just using some cheap Chardonnay I got from Tesco's. We're going to pour that in and just reduce it by half. By doing this, you're going to burn off most of the alcohol, removing that vinegary taste, but still leaving that lovely rich flavour that's key to the recipe. Once you've added all that to the slow cooker, we're going to just add in some chicken stock along with tomato puree, corn flour mixed in some water so it doesn't go all clumpy, and then some dried thyme or fresh if you have, along with tarragon. Now I've not used tarragon in years. This was the first time I'd used it in a long time, and it just adds a wonderful aniseedy flavour to it. Add the chicken back in, give it about 4 hours on low or 2 hours on high.
Hey, sorry for the interruption, but I've got a super quick favour to ask. If you could either click like, drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this recipe, or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It has got absolutely nothing to do with my ego. It just means that if you interact with this video in some way, YouTube is more likely to show it to others so that more people get a chance to cook my recipes. Thanks in advance. Now back to the recipe.
The best way to serve this is with mashed potatoes or crusty bread, but if you'd like the full written recipe, you can get it and a load of others in my high protein recipes app. There's a link to download it in the description below.